Hey guys, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. Out here in Dayville, Connecticut today, Killingly, Connecticut. Washing a house that we've done 3 or 4 times. We did this first or second season, I can't remember. We X-jetted this house the first time, and I did that with Lauren. She's been back on this property. This is the 3rd time she's actually been on this house. We got Quinn on the other side over there washing the little shed, the front and the end. Lauren's washing this end and the back. Quinn's on the MoFlow. Lauren's on the 8-gallon downstreaming. It's a beautiful property. This guy's got trails that go all through the woods everywhere. Fantastic place. Hey, buddy. Hey, oh, it's a happy dog. Hi, bud. What a nice dog. Yeah, you're going to be famous now on the camera. Yeah, okay. That's my dog now. I just love coming on this property. This guy is so creative. He's an ex-Marine. He's got 30 acres of land here that he's done all kinds of crazy stuff to. He's built this himself, of course, and he's a collector of all interesting things. And he's got trails that go all through the property, like everywhere there's trails, and there's interesting things to see all the way along. But I want to show you guys this. I'm especially filming this to show my wife because she's gonna go crazy. But when they were digging he was just telling me the story here. When they were digging the foundation, they hit a spring and they rerouted the spring over to here. And he's made this swimming hole that fills up in the summertime to about this second tier of rocks. And he put all of these rocks in here himself. He's got 25 yards of sand in here himself. You can walk down in here and dive off of that platform. He said it gets about chest deep in the middle and is spring fed all summer long. And the water here is perfectly beautiful, clear water that they don't do anything to except aerate. This is just spectacular. I'm in love with this. I wouldn't be able to get over it if this was on my property. You can see the spring feeding into it right here. And that just runs nearly constantly. Unbelievable. He says on a hot summer day, mowing the lawn, he just comes in here and jumps in here fully dressed and jumps back out and finishes his yard work. So jealous. This is what I need in my life. Next project. Project number 3, little easy ranch house. We do this property every year. Do the shed in the back. I got Quinn MoFlow on the end and the front and this end. And Lauren's taking care of the back, the railings, the deck, and the gazebo inside and out. Piece of cake. All right, we are wrapping up project number 4. It's about 43 degrees out here and quite windy. You can see the lean on my sign. We're just in this nice little 1880s farmhouse. This is a son-in-law of a client that I currently wash for at least a couple times a year. Very nice house. I jumped up on the roof there. The wind is whipping. I had to wash all that up there, the other side. We were here last year washing that red barn in the back. Piece of cake. We had Quinn on the MoFlow in the front and Lauren on the downstream machine in the back. It is 11:35 and we're done 4 projects already today. This place had a bunch of little intricacies. Quinn did a bunch of property protection for me to tape off outlets, seal up a couple of lights. Lauren did all this back area. I had to go up in there, get all that dormer stuff on the roof. Pretty nice place. All done. Heading to the next one. Next project is a little ranch house. Quinn and I are over here on the dirtiest side. And we got the MoFlow set on 2%. He's gonna cycle through for a second. But this is an insurance issue. We've been getting a lot of those in the area. It's not unusual to get them for roof washing, but it is unusual to get them for siding. We're gonna make a short work of this one. Nice little ranch. We're doing everything, not doing the patio. She specifically said they don't want the patio done. They do like the moss and the cracks. You know, if it were mine, I would clean it, but they don't want it cleaned. That's okay. Lauren's out front, diligently working away. We are dual feeding here, which is good because we're down to 1 bar of water in the tanks. She's going to be taking care of the concrete stairs, concrete front porch, front end, and this end. And we should be done pretty quickly. Then we're going to take a lunch break and 2 more projects after this. Throttled the MoFlow down. Try to drink a little less water. I got nothing registering on the tanks. We're dual feeding right now and staying alive, so we're gonna keep running till we can't. Oh, she's out of water. That's that for a minute. Final rinse. Sat it out for a minute, long enough for Quinn to get enough water to finish with the MoFlow. Taking turns. Lauren's back on the 5.5 with the X-Jet taking care of the patios. We're gonna do this back patio also. I think this is that same kind of Ipe wood that we dealt with earlier this week, but we're just gonna X-Jet that because it's such a small area. And this backside, of course, came out beautifully. Gonna get a quick after picture, and we're gonna send the before and after picture to the client right now so they can forward it to the insurance company. All right, next project, nice easy little 1-level ranch. We've been here before, I think 2, maybe 3 years ago. We're not too dirty, only the north and west sides. We're gonna run only the 1 machine on this one because we are struggling for water. And only 1 project after this, which I know we can dual feed on, and we'll have city water on the next project. So we'll be able to catch up momentarily, but we're not gonna kill ourselves on this one. It's just too small and too easy anyway.
We're at one of our regular properties today doing our spring gutter cleaning. We come here twice a year. We clean in the spring, we clean in the fall. So we're doing that right now. We're gonna wash the front half of the house over here, road facing only, and then taking care of the fencing over here. There's a nice big deck. We'll do all that, take care of the fence and the pool fence. And this is the last job of the day. Yippee!
Gutter cleaning is done. We are gaining water. We got 2 bars. Quinn is in the back. Lauren's done a little turbo nozzle on some patio areas for me. Quinn is in the back working on the fence. Scope from the back. Fence all the soap all the outside of the fence. Go inside, soap all the inside. Soap the porch, throw the hose over the fence over there, soap that, switch to rinse, and we're good to go. For the day, all wrapped up. We didn't use that much shock today. I'd say, we maybe used a little more than I thought. We were a little over the wash so hard, so maybe 35, 40 gallons of shock today. Not too bad. Tomorrow we will have to get fuel, I think. We are down to about a half a tank of fuel. Yeah, I'll probably fuel that up tomorrow, so we're good to go. This has been a beauty. This thing's only, 26 gallons. I've been filling up once a week or so. Tomorrow I'll fill that up, and that'll last me into next week. Tomorrow I'm bringing Lauren out on the job. We have a pretty big house wash in the morning, pool decking, fencing, all that kind of fun stuff. And then we have a wooden cedar plank sided house, which is roasted. And I think we're going to clean that with SH and use the 5 gallon with the X-Jet to rinse, because we're going to be in a situation where we're not going to have any water out in the woods, and we're going to be there probably for several hours rinsing on that house. So anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.